What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another one today. I'm sitting here sitting in front of my little board. I strongly recommend y'all get yourself one of these. This powerful. I treat this board like this whiteboard is like my mind, and it's like what I got focused on right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of different pads. I'm not as organized with them, but I use pads to write my thoughts down, to write my thoughts out, to focus on something. Because y'all, I'm to be honest, man, I'm realizing a lot of things. A lot of things are born and given power and lack thereof out of attention. The power of our attention. Our attention is one of the greatest powers that exist, and it's so readily available. It's so free and so powerful. Think about it. Think about how powerful attention is. It's overlooked. Anything that goes on, any market, any type of business, anything that you love, it don't exist without your attention. It don't exist without your attention. It's not empowered without your attention. And that's one of the most, like, business owners, YouTube, any company, any major anything, it's really selling for your attention. If that's the case, then the power is not in the hands of anybody but yourself. If everything is marketing for your attention and trying to pull you in for your attention, then the greatest resource that we have at our disposal would be our attention. So to take it back to this board, that's the reason why I sit down and I got this board. I want to get some bigger ones too, but just to pour back into myself. It's so powerful what you're paying attention to, because it shapes your reality. Once we start paying attention to ourselves, we can start to shape that. Once we start paying attention to our favorite artists, we can start to shape that by continually investing in them with our attention. As we start to pay attention to this man or this woman that we're interested in, we start to affect that. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you get it for free, and we have an abundance of it. We only got so much energy we can give and take at one time, but a lot of us are operating our attention unconsciously. We operate it unconsciously, and it's one of the most powerful forces in the universe. As if you start to really get intentional about where you're putting that energy, that force, it changes everything. It changes everything. And this video catching me by storm too, because I literally just put the camera right there, and I was like, am I gonna make a video? No, I'm not gonna make a video. I don't know. And then my camera just started at 3, 2, 1, and I just started going, and this is what came out. So this is really on the fly. But I guess that's really it, because that's profound to me too. It's like God talking to me, just pushed it through. Yeah, your attention, our attention, one of the greatest forces that exists. Wow. Like, if you really think about it, that's crazy, bro. If you really think about it, that's one of the greatest forces that exist. And it's so quiet and unkept. But I think those people that understand the power of it and exploit it, they become profitable. They become massively profitable. Mm. That's crazy. Um, I'm gonna spend some time. I'm gonna take some time to sit with that, because y'all literally like, yeah, I'm blown away with that one, and I didn't even expect this to come out. But I thank you, God. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. With that being said, that's gonna be the video. It's not gonna be a long one. So, whether you are having a good day or a rough day today, whether you're struggling to make ends meet or you're at the pinnacle of your success, either way, the greatest place that you can come from is right where you are. You know what I'm saying? Not perfect, just real. I wish you peace, love, and abundance every single day, especially on the days that it rain. And with that being said, I'm signing out. Peace.